Hi children, good morning. This is Aruna Rajaputra with today's social studies topic, the Northern Mountains for class 4 CBSE children. Here you can see the physical divisions of India. This color shows mountains, this color shows coastal plains, this color shows northern plains, and this color shows Deccan Plateau, and this color shows Western Desert. North and northeastern part of India lies mountain ranges, and in this the Karakoram range is the northernmost range located in Jammu and Kashmir. Here Mount Godwin Austen, well known as K2, and the second highest peak in the world is located here. It is 8,611 meters height. The Himalayas lies to the south of this Karakoram range. This Karakoram range south, Himalayas lie. They are the highest mountain range, children, in the world. The word Himalayas in Sanskrit means the home of the snow. They are called so because a major part of the mountains in this range is covered with snow throughout the year. Here the Himalayas are covered with snow throughout the year, and here you can see the Mount Godwin Austen. Here you can see the northern mountains of India, and in this the peaks. First one is Rakaposh, second one is Harjosh, third one is Nanga Parbat, fourth one K2, which is also known as Godwin Austen, fifth one Kailash, sixth one Kamet, seventh one Nanda Devi, 8 Gruhamandala, 9 Dhaulagiri, 10 Annapurna, 11 Mount Everest, 12 Kanchenjunga, 13 is Namcha Barwa. And here also the northern mountains you can see here, children, and these northern mountains are divided into 3 parts: Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik. And in northeast these mountain ranges are called Purvanchal range. The Himalayas in India extend from Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east for 2,500 kilometers length, and the width is 150 to 400 kilometers. Width varies, children, forming a huge wall along the northern boundary. The world's highest mountain peak, here you can see the Mount Everest is located in Himalayas. Here Mount Everest, it is in Nepal, and it is 8,848 meters high. The first Indian women to climb the Mount Everest is Bachendri Pal. Here you can see Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay of India. These both were the first in the world to climb the Mount Everest in 1953. The Himalayas can be divided into 3 parallel ranges: the Greater Himalayas, that is Himadri; the Middle Himalayas or the Himachal; the Lesser Himalayas or the Shivaliks. Here once again I will show Himadri, Himachal, Shivaliks, that is Greater Himalayas, next Middle Himalayas, next Shivaliks. Himadri ranges are the highest and therefore snow-clad throughout the year. Glaciers are found in this mountain ranges. As a result, rivers like Indus, Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra originate from these glaciers. I will show here. Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Brahmaputra. These rivers originate. Here is a glacier, children. Picture of the glacier. The Ganga rises from Gangotri glacier. Some of the highest peaks in these ranges are Kanchenjunga, Mount Everest, Nanga Parbat, Annapurna, Nanda Devi. Already I have shown you the mountain peaks. This is the Mount Kanchenjunga peak. Top 10 mountain peaks in the world, children. Next, the second part of Himalayas is Himachal. Himadri after Himachal. They are also called middle Himalayas. They are middle Himalayan ranges situated south of the greater Himalayas, Himadri, south of the Himadri. The slopes are covered with pine, fir and deodar. Terrace farming is done in these mountain slopes. Here you can see the terrace farming. We find many hill stations like Srinagar, Gulmarg, Pahalgam, Dalhousie, Shimla, Kullu, Mussoorie, Nainital and Darjeeling here. Shikara and Dal Lake you can see. Here is Shimla, Nainital, Mussoorie. These are all the hill stations. Next, Dalhousie here, Kullu Valley, the Skier in Gulmarg, Dasara of Kullu is very famous. Tea gardens in Darjeeling, Shimla is the hill station in the Himachal. In the third part of Himalayas are Shivalik. They are the lowest and the southernmost range of the Himalayas and are known for their thick forest and wild animals such as tigers, leopards, bears and crocodiles. The foothills of Shivaliks form the Terai region and it lies in Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. The Terai region has many national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand. It is a place of tourist interest. In the northeast are the Purvanchal ranges. Here, Purvanchal ranges. They are not very high. They have a thick forest with a huge variety of wild animals. The Garo, Khasi, Jainta, Naga. These are the hills. These are the hills of this range, Purvanchal range. Then mountain passes. A mountain pass is a narrow path over or through the mountains which are either natural or man-made. Some important passes in Himalayas are Rohtang Pass and Shipkila Pass, that is in Himachal Pradesh here, and Nathula in Sikkim and Bomdila in Arunachal Pradesh. Here Rohtang Pass in Himachal, picture you can see, Himachal Pradesh, and Khardungla, that is in Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir. Are mountains useful to us children? Yes. They form a natural wall along the northern borders of India, protecting us from extremely cold winds blowing from north and from the enemies coming from the other countries. They check monsoon winds and cause rainfall. Many rivers originate from melting snow of the glaciers. They provide food, wood and many other products and also serve as the habitat for many wild animals. Dams have been built across rivers which provide us with electricity. They provide us rocks and minerals. So mountains are very useful to us. Task for this video is, on the physical map of India, mark the northern mountains, clearly demarcating the Karakoram, the Himalaya and the Purvanchal ranges. And the continuation part of this video is, the northern mountains is the life in the northern mountains, which I will upload shortly. Thank you all children. Have a nice day.